Hi, it's Jordan Teen 1, and today I'm going to share with you a new product called Strand Bands. So it comes in 3 different kits, and the one I'm going to show you first is the designer kit, which is the largest, and it retails for $19.99. And I think the biggest selling point for this kit is that it comes with the Strand Styler. So it comes in 3 different colors. I happen to get a pink one, but it also comes in teal and purple. It also comes with over 180 feet of the strand bands, and the cool thing about these is that they are really soft and stretchy. So when you make a bracelet, it's easy to get on and off of your wrist. And you can see there are 5 different colors here, and then it also includes several really cool beads and charms. So I'm going to take it out of the box, and then I'll just give you a little bit more specifics about each individual item. So here is the Strand Styler, and I think it's really cool. It's almost like a modified clipboard. If you ever used to make friendship bracelets, I remember as a kid I would make them using a clipboard, and then I would just tape the bracelet down every time I would get a little section of it done. So what they've done is taken that sort of concept. It has the clip up top where you put your bands, and then if you look inside here, it has these little pegs to help hold it in place. And then it has this nice open area so it is easier to weave. And then at the bottom here, it has these notches that hold your bands in place. And then it also includes a suction cup. And so when you have your bands on here, you can use your suction cup to hold your center band if you want to make something that's longer than the actual Strand Styler. And then here's a view of the back side, so you can see that there is another suction cup that is fixed onto the top here, and then it has these 2 little black rubbery pieces. So if you're making this on a tabletop or a desk, it's going to hold this Strand Styler nicely in place. So here are the actual strand bands, and you can see they come in 5 different colors in this kit. And as I said, it's over 180 feet, and these are pull apart. So let me show you what I mean. I'll flip it over here to the back. You can see that each one of these has 6 little pieces of strand band that are together. It sort of reminds me of pull apart licorice. It's actually kind of fun to do. So if you wanted to do just a single band, you would just pull this apart. If you wanted to keep it a thicker band, you can keep 2 or 3 together. So you would just separate them however thick you would like. So I think it's a really cool idea because it lets you determine how thick or thin you want your bracelet to turn out. And the strand bands are available in different colors, and I'll show you a little bit about that later. Now here's a closer look at the beads and charms that come in this designer kit. So it's over 50 pieces, and I think they've done a really good job of giving a variety of things. There's this really cute BFF charm, and here's an infinity symbol. They have flowers and lips, there's a peace sign, there's several of these little gold and silver beads, and then there's also these really neat larger beads that come in a multiple of colors, and some of them are really awesome. I don't know if you can see here. I'll hold it up a little bit closer. It has like this striped look of the different shades of the color. So actually I really love those. So there really are a ton of different choices to accent your designs. Also included in the kit is an instruction sheet. So it shows you how to add beads, gives you some tips for fastening your bracelet, shows you how to use the suction cup, and then on the back it gives you a pattern for a simple bracelet. So here's a couple of bracelet designs that I made from the colors in the designer kit. The first one here is just a simple spiral. You can make it as thick or thin as you'd like and change colors as frequently as you want to. So this one's pretty skinny. I only used 3 bands for this one. And then this other one here is this heart design. It's like a friendship bracelet heart design. And I really love this one a lot. Now this is the first one that I actually did using the strand bands, and you can see here at the top I was actually pulling them a little bit too tightly, and I actually have a piece of tape up here above the camera that you can't see, but if you pull it too tightly it is going to curl inward on you. So as I came down here towards the bottom, I started to loosen up my bands and it lays much flatter. So there definitely is a little bit of a learning curve until you figure out how loose or tight you need to make your band. The second Strand Bands kit is just called the Bracelet Kit, and it is the medium size out of the three. This size kit includes 144 feet of your strand bands and then also several different charms and beads. It's available with 3 different color options. So this one here with the shades of brown and then red and black is called City Chic. And the suggested retail price for this kit is $11.99. The medium size kit does not come with the Strand Styler, but instead includes 2 suction cups. So it has the same instruction sheet as the larger kit, and there is a section here that shows you how to make a bracelet with just the 2 suction cups. So here are the strand bands, and again, it's 144 feet, so it's about 40 feet less than the larger kit. And there's 4 colors where the larger kit had 5. So it has the black, red, and then a tan and brown. So here's a closer look at the beads and charms that come in this kit. Again, this is the City Chic kit, and the 2 other kits of this same size do include different beads and charms than what this is. So I think these are, again, a really nice mix. There's over 30 beads and charms. You can see there's a heart inside an infinity symbol, lips, flowers, some peace signs, some little silver beads, and then here these larger beads have a different design than the other kits. Actually, I think these are really awesome. If you look at them, they look like an eyeball to me. So again, I think it's a really nice variety to give some individuality to your creations. Here are some examples I used with the bracelet kit. So the first one here actually is a combination of rainbow loom and strand bands. So I made this one on the monster tail loom from Rainbow Loom, and the colors here, all the rainbow colors, are regular size rainbow loom bands, and then the black ones in the center are strand bands. So if you know anything about me or my channel, you know that I love Rainbow Loom. I've been a huge fan of it ever since it came out, and I've been doing Rainbow Loom tutorials for the last 2 years. So I think that strand bands and Rainbow Loom work really great together, and strand bands had no problem with me incorporating Rainbow Loom into my creations. So this one here is based off of my Weave Zilla bracelet. So it's really the same concept, only I used 5 bands in the center instead of 3. And then this pattern here on the right, you can see that I incorporated the beads here. I think that 2 of these beads came out of the bracelet kit, and then I had to steal one of the other beads from the designer kit to get it to look symmetrical. But I actually really love this one a lot. I think it turned out really nice. The last kit here is called the Multiband Pack, and it includes 144 feet, which is the same amount that's included in the bracelet kit or that medium size kit. And really the biggest difference here is that you're not getting any beads or buttons, you're not getting any suction cups. Basically, it's just a band refill. So it is available in 3 different color options. The one I have here is like a light green, orange, teal, and the light pink. So what you could do if you just pick up this kit and you don't have the suction cups, you can either, number 1, use suction cups of your own, or number 2, as I had said way back at the beginning of the video, how I used to use a clipboard and then just tape each section down. You could use that option if you just bought these band packs. And the suggested retail price for these are $6.99. So I think it's easier to use the Strand Styler to make the bracelets, and if it's something that I think you're going to be making a lot of bracelets, it's definitely worth the money to put out to buy the larger kit to start with, and then the multi-band packs are great for your additional colors. Finally, here's 2 other designs that I created using some of those additional bands from the Multiband Pack. So this one here is a classic friendship bracelet using the chevron pattern. So I really think it turned out awesome. I already tied this one off, so I didn't want to take it apart for the video here. And this one here, I used a series of knotting techniques. and then I added these beads at the end. So I actually really think this one turned out cool too. I really like the way that the light pink and the dark pink really complement each other. You can find Strand Bands products at Toys R Us, Learning Express, and coming soon to your local Target stores. So I hope that everyone likes the designs that I came up with, and you can watch my channel for the tutorials that will be coming soon. And of course you can always make bracelets of your own and designs of your own. And when you do, Strand Bands would like you to post your pictures with the hashtag #MakeFashionFun and hashtag StrandBands. So I'll include their information for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.